Let's learn the secrets of professionals on different ways to connect different types of wires reliably and safely without soldering. Very often, single core wires are connected to each other using a simple twist. Doing it like this. Two wires are simply twisted together. Now let's try to stretch the wires to the sides with force. Even with a little effort, this is what happened. Therefore, it is impossible to connect single core wires in this way. So how do you connect them correctly and securely? We arrange the wires parallel to each other. Then we clamp them with pliers. And we twist one wire onto the other on one side. This is how it is. Like this. Then we do the same on the other side. Neat and tight. Like this. Now we check the strength of the resulting connection. We can see that this connection is very reliable. Therefore, for two single core wires, this is an excellent option. Now let's find out how to reliably connect a single core wire and a multi-core wire. We take a multi-core wire. We twist it in one direction, as shown in the video. Like this. Then we twist the multi-core wire on top by one turn. We throw it over itself, and we insert it from below under the single core wire as in the video. Then we wind it completely onto the single core wire, turnover after turnover. This is how it is. It should look like this. We bend the remaining part of the single core wire onto the twisted part, and press them tightly against each other. This is how it is. Now we test this connection for strength. We see that this connection turned out to be reliable. This option is suitable for wires of this type. Now let's look at the most interesting case of connecting a multi-core wire and a piece of single-core wire protected on both sides by insulation. Very often, hobbyists simply twist a multi-core wire around a single-core one without racking your brains over what will happen as a result of such a connection. What do we get? As a result, such a connection, of course, fails the strength test. So how do you connect these wires securely and correctly? We divide the multi-core wire into two parts. We compact one half of the wire by twisting it in one direction. Then we do the same with the second part. As a result, we get two separate dense wires. Now we insert these parts under a piece of single-core wire as in the video. Then we twist the free ends of the wire a little at the base. We completely wind the remaining free parts of the multi-core wire onto the single-core wire. First on one side. This is how it is. Then on the other side, as shown in the video, consistently and tightly. The result will be a connection like this. In the same way, we test this connection for strength by stretching the wires in different directions. This connection is reliable for this type of wiring. A very common case is the task of connecting two multi-core wires. In this case, a frequently repeated mistake is simply twisting the wires around each other. Even the most basic test of such a connection fails. What to do in this case? First, we compact one wire by twisting it in one direction. Then we do the same with the second multi-core wire. Then bend one of the wires into a loop, as shown in the video. We insert the second wire into this loop. Then we bend it around this loop. And we insert it into the resulting ring. Holding the free ends of the wires, we tightly tighten the resulting knot. After this, we twist one tail of the multi-core wire onto one free part of the multi-core wire. And we twist the second tail onto the other part, as shown in the video. We get such a connection and test it for rupture, stretching the wires in different directions. Everything is very reliable. This type of connection of multi-core wires is a very reliable option. Like if you enjoyed our tips and subscribe to our channel, you will learn many more secrets of professionals and will always be up to date with the experience of home craftsmen.